Now, first things first, how are you? Because it was Mother's Day and you ended up in A&E. What happened?
Yeah, minor injury unit, so it wasn't a big thing. It's just where I can't see out of my left eye, this side of my body always gets a couple of knocks, a bit clumsy.
OK.
And I was talking with my hands, which my mum always tells me is a bad habit.
Gesticulating, yeah.
Yeah, really animated, and I smashed my arm down on a glass. But unfortunately, it went quite deep, so I had to have stitches.
Oh.
So, a lot of drama for
How
Mother's Day.
annoying.
Yeah, so, but I'm actually fine.
But you're good.
It didn't stop me being here today, so...
Great.
No,
good. Because that's just the most recent amount of stitches that you've had. You've had to go in, have more surgery.
Yeah, and it's funny because I'm 6 weeks post some burn surgery, and I thought I can get back to running, going to the gym, and then I did this on Sunday, and now I can't lift anything. But yeah, it's nothing major.
Yeah.
So.
Is it true you've had over 300 operations?
I don't even know, actually. I sort of stopped counting because I try and see it as, well, it's positive. You know, even on Sunday, it made me realise we can go straight to the NHS. That was 11 p.m. at night on Sunday. It's free, they're there, and actually to have that access to that treatment is a positive thing, so, yeah.
You're amazing. To turn around something like that and turn it, well, what's the positive? I mean, it's something I firmly believe in, positively reframing, but I think sitting in a hospital at 11 o'clock at night thinking, right, how can I positively reframe this? Hats off to you.
Billy, what was the operation for that you had was it in India or Pakistan?
Pakistan, yeah. So the reason it was in Pakistan is my original NHS burn surgeon, that's where he's from.
Yeah.
So I'd always said to him I wanted to go out there, and he's gone back to live in Karachi. So it was, I could have had the operation here, but I decided to go out and visit him. And he's done all my burn surgery. So, yeah, it was quite nice to see where he's from, see the country.
And also, do you feel more confident going back to the same person every time because he must know your body?
Yeah, I think there's
so
that familiarity, but actually there's some brilliant surgeons here, NHS and private, so, yeah, but I think we've got a good relationship, yeah.
Now, one of the things that you're known as, and obviously this did come to the fore since obviously what happened to you and how you have massively managed to positively reframe it, is, and you're such an advocate of body confidence, and you're working on a campaign to do with that at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's something I talk about in my books quite a lot, and I've been on here talking to you ladies about it. And it's Saint-Tropez have launched a campaign called You Set the Tone. So it's about empowering women rather than comparing them. And they went out and they asked women, what are the top 3 things that make you feel confident? And one of them was buying a new outfit. The other was obviously having a tan, like me today. And also it was receiving a genuine compliment. Which I thought actually does ring quite true. Like, they're not necessarily things about aesthetics so much. I mean, you know, I don't know what you guys think. What makes you feel confident?
I think what's really interesting is the compliment thing, and it's something I think generationally that we struggle with. And I know that obviously my daughter's 12, so I'm having conversations with her about all sorts of life changes and this sort of thing. And I know you talk in your book things I'd tell my child. One of the things I talk to her about is to be able to receive a compliment and take it. Don't automatically bat it away. Is this something that you talk about in the book?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a British thing, isn't it? As soon as somebody makes a compliment, is to kind of disregard it and almost diminish. And maybe it's more of a female thing as well. You know, a man would probably add extra brag to that, whereas a woman would maybe sort of diminish their successes. I'm going to get such bad headlines saying that. That's so sexist. I know that's quite general, but I just suppose we're taught to be a bit more self-deprecating, when maybe we should be a bit more American and say, actually, I have done this and I've worked really hard.
Yes.
And it's not big-headed, is it? It's just certain of who you are.
I want to ask you about...
Oh, good.
But I want to ask you about mum guilt. What's mum guilt?
Well, this is actually... I was listening to Bev when I was backstage, and it's the same as what she said. We've got this great movement about being positive, but for some people, it's about eliminating any negativity, and you've got to be positive. And I don't believe... I mean, that's quite robotic, isn't it, to say, I'm going to be upbeat and positive all the time. And it's almost saying you should diminish negative emotions like guilt. And actually, some people confuse guilt with shame because they're two very different things. And, you know, particularly when, like for me, when I became a parent, other mums can be quite shaming and make you feel guilty about your lifestyle choices. And actually, you know, that old analogy of putting on the oxygen mask first before you put the child's on, if you don't look after you and do things for yourself and keep some of your old identity, you're useless as a parent. So I don't agree with attaching shame to those choices to look after yourself.
Yeah, and I agree with you as well. I know that in terms of parenting, a lot of parents think, a lot of mums think, oh, the dad's babysitting while I'm out to work. You both made a baby, so it's an equal
50-50,
thing. It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Exactly. Your book, Things I'd Tell My Child, the paperback version is out now. Is there anything different in the paperback version compared to the hardback?
I added an additional chapter at the end just because I was pregnant when I wrote the book, so I'd done a lot of it kind of in hindsight about becoming a mum for the second time.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a bit there, and my mum added a bit as well because, you know, she wrote it with me, so which was a nightmare because she's a school teacher. You've got there and there wrong.
Never work with children, animals, or your mum. I think.